Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. What's going on? How you doing? How you feeling?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. It's GNC, and we back.
Reporting from the sidelines out of Dallas, Texas, from the Fizz. You know what I'm saying? It feels good, man. I feel like I'm courtside. What up, though?
Hey,
what's good? What's cracking?
All I want to say is,
what's that?
You ain't want to go in with me at first. Now you see the vision.
I always seen the vision.
All right, man. Well, hey,
Mamba mentality. If you don't know,
if this is your first time tuning in, this is GNC Sports Talk. What we do it
for the culture,
by the culture,
because we are the culture. You dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama
love you, mama.
So love you, mama. Hey, we are in here. We are live. We thank y'all for tuning in as always. As you can see, I got to figure out how to get the black background on here because you can't even see what this is. But I'm gonna bring it up a little bit closer.
Yeah, we got the microphones right there.
It's too lit up in here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean the light itself. Yes. If this is your first time tuning in, or you are a replay viewer, we want to welcome you and say that we love you already. We love you already. Your hand out the way. And we love you already. We can't wait for you to join us next week. Or actually, we can't wait for you to join us Thursday because that is our 6-year anniversary.
Yes, sir.
If you are locked in,
we locked in, man.
And you're a repeat offender, thank you for coming back in here. We definitely appreciate it.
And also to the viewers out there, to the old ones and the new ones, we want to see what you guys listening to. We want to hear what you guys listening to.
See, you jumping the gun, bro.
No, am I?
Why you trying to steal my thunder? Why you trying to steal?
I'm just trying to get a head start. You know, why you just in case.
Why you trying to steal my thunder?
Just in case if you forget.
No. Go ahead and give it a shot.
To all of our repeat offenders out there, we want to know what y'all are listening to from the past, the present, and the future. Hey, we want to see hip hop, R&B, pop, rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? Bachata. You feel me? Hey, put the M by the name of the music. Put the M by the music pick, and we're going to announce it.
No. Let me. You almost there.
I'm getting up there.
Just like I can't do the flag on the play thing. You almost there. I'm gonna give it a shot later though.
Go. As a matter of fact, you gonna try first.
We'll do that. We'll do that when we get there. All right. As he failed, here's what we do. Here at GNC Sports Talk, we love music and we love to share that music experience with you. If you will, in the chat, we want to know what you are listening to. Put an M next to the artist and the album. Muchacha, as he said.
Machata.
Whatever. Machata. I know how to say rap and hip hop.
Merengue.
And R&B. Give me a little Benny. Give me a little Shaggy. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little reggae. What? Yeah. Anyway, whatever it is you are listening to, we want to hear from you at the end of this show. At the end of every show, we make sure that we highlight your music picks as well as give you a piece from both of us. And without further ado, last in-house product we got to take care of. We got to make sure we get in these comments real quick, man. We got to make sure we get up here.
Let's get it.
What up, fellas? What up, cuzzo? It's a big day for you. Big day.
Yeah, big man. Day. Yeah.
Number one, that is our mother right there.
What up, mama?
Good evening, GR Houston Jack.
What up, though?
Look at me. I'm on top of my game. I see
on everything. I see you.
#1 sports podcast of the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, we in some kind of mode right now.
Yeah. We appreciate that.
Black rating.
There you go. You was almost off a little bit.
You gotta say this is coming. You ain't say it coming from our.
Well, I do like this.
Well, anyway, I'm looking ahead.
I like the mic. Yeah, I do too. I gotta get the black background.
I 3.
Yeah, of course you did. You sent me money. Love y'all back. Thank you so much. Look up. Thank you.
Looking good, y'all, man.
Fly on my mama. On my mama, I look good.
And she just said it.
She did.
Shout out to mama.
Nice, Mike. Thank you so much, G. Be shy. There you go. See, because he's
no.
If you are a replay viewer, a new subscriber, we speaking into existence, or you a repeat offender, y'all all follow this real quick before we get into it. Yes, that is like, subscribe, and share if you will. I think I need to do a short video because YouTube changed up some stuff so that it's easy as it used to be to like, subscribe, and all that. So I think I need to do a video.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Let me make sure I put this down here. I just want to put that down there. Dramatic effect. All right. If y'all don't know, this is a sports podcast right here. We get into a lot of sports, a lot of pop culture things, anything that's hard button, hit button, hard pressing. But the number one thing we got to talk about right now.
Yep.
That Super Bowl.
The Dog Connect. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
That Super Bowl. That Super Bowl was tragic.
Yeah, on all sides. Except.
It's only tragic if you rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, if you root for him, yeah.
Or you a Chiefs fan.
I agree.
All right. I'm gonna take your mic. What happened? Please describe what happened.
All right. So if you don't know, Mama, forgive me for what I'm about to say. But what we have,
you're gonna love this, Sean.
What we had today or on Sunday was a failure to communicate. And what the Philadelphia Eagles did to the Kansas City Chiefs, belt to ass. You gotta cock it back. And you just gotta start whamming on it. Hey, look, my father did that to me plenty of times when I got out of hand, when I wasn't prepared, when I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I got belt to ass, and it helped me as a better man. So with that said, to the Kansas City Chiefs, hopefully you've learned from this ass whooping that y'all got. Belt to
sorry. No, you good. I'm holding for you.
Okay, yeah. Just know y'all thought y'all was there. And y'all were there. Y'all almost had the three-peat. Things could have went totally different, but I don't know if y'all was outside partying with people. I don't know if y'all had too much grenades. I don't know if y'all had too much liquor, too much beers. I don't know.
Fish bowl.
Too much fish bowls. Thank you. Too many fish bowls, but I have to say, y'all look totally unprepared.
Here, hold this.
Thank you.
This is for you, Sean, because you remember what she had said to you. It's Mama, forgive me. It's belt to bare head. What popped it? Give me. You heard that? I hit my own leg. They beat the shellacking out of them. No,
all right.
They beat the shellacking out of them.
Yeah.
Just beat the shellacking out of them.
All right, let's talk about it.
Hey, with a better man.
Hey, BTBA, man, and you know what I mean. BTBA, shot to shot. BTBA. If you grew up in that household, you know what's up.
Just a tad cocky, assuming that there was no need to show up and play the game.
Yeah, y'all thought it was gonna be y'all thought it was 2021, 2022, or whatever. The last time y'all played them, y'all thought that's what it was going to be. Y'all look totally unprepared. I can tell you just a couple of things. Or the one thing we all noticed was the defense, Philadelphia's defense. That's one. Two, also Patrick Mahomes got pressured. It had to be at least over 40. I want to say 46, 47 times. He got pressured all those times. And ask me how many times did the Philadelphia blitz?
How many times did they blitz?
0. So it would have been worse. It would have been worse if they would have blitzed, if you ask me my opinion. But they front foot. Huh?
Breaking news. The Chiefs didn't score until Trump left the game. Chiefs karma, not kingdom.
Man, Taylor Swift got booed. Man, I don't know what was going on out there in New Orleans, man.
You know what happened? They not like us.
They not. And that's correct. Now again, I gotta give credit to Philadelphia, but Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes, second time in the Super Bowl. Now you have 3, you won 3, but this is the second time that you was in the Super Bowl that you just got smacked. The first one was against Tampa Bay. This time against Philadelphia. Man, you gonna have to right your wrongs on this, man, because this is the most viewed Super Bowl in NFL history. The halftime show, most viewed halftime show in Super Bowl history. And what did we get out of it? A blowout. like it was a regular season game.
Yeah, well, here's the thing too. Real quick, let me get these couple comments real quick. If you look at the score, one would assume that the game was close, but it was not. It surely was not. Philadelphia put their backup quarterback in at the end of the game,
and he had that ball off like a trooper boy.
And he actually threw the ball once. Also, they put their secondary in as well, and it when the Kansas City Chiefs scored one more time, that was on backups. And one would assume if anybody else is out there, they wouldn't have scored again. They called out the dogs of Philadelphia. Anything goes in the
in the Super Bowl. They called off the dogs in the Super Bowl. The main event. This is what it's all about. I don't know, man. Like I said, some must be going. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing there because it's gonna sound like I'm making excuses, which I am not making.
No.
Something must have happened. Y'all either y'all ain't studied or y'all was unprepared for Philadelphia's front four. But whatever it was, Patrick, you played absolutely horrible. I think they only had 24 net yards in the first half. Is that right? Is that I'm close to it? It ain't a lot. If I want to say 21 yards, that's what it looked like. Y'all didn't establish a run. Y'all came out throwing straight passes, not establishing a run. And Andy Reid, I don't know what happened, but I think you got out coached by a man that was almost on his way out. If they would have not made the playoffs, if Philadelphia didn't make the playoffs, he's gonna be gone. If they would have got knocked out in the first round, wild card, he would have been gone. Second round, he would have been gone.
He's fine in the conference final.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, the conference final. They just smacked Washington.
Well, I'm saying he was fine that they didn't win it because they
made it that far. Which I
think he would have been fine. They would have made it.
But hey, look, it is what it is. And you losing Kellen Moore. If that defense stays the way it is, which I'm pretty sure it will, man, they're gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough.
Well, since you spoke on Kansas City, let me speak on the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles star running back Saquon Barkley was the reason that they were in this position to get to the Super Bowl and make an impact like they did. And the thing about it is, the one thing that I think everybody knew that the Chiefs actually did a decent job of, which was shut Saquon Barkley down. Nobody expected that, and if you would have told somebody that before the game, they'd put all their money on the Chiefs because that's the key, quote unquote, to stopping the Eagles. But they forgot Jalen Hurts can actually throw the ball. They forgot that their offensive line is massive enough to sit up there. If Jalen remember who they are or who they were, if the Eagles remember who they were, which you tuned into the G Factor countdown, that's the one thing I said on the one fact that I believe. If the Eagles remember who they are, they should win the Super Bowl. And they did. Jalen Hurts remembered that he can run, which we wish that Lamar Jackson would do a lot of times. Saquon Barkley got his yards. He was still effective in the passing game and running game. You had A.J. Brown, who had one temper tantrum the whole game, which I guess that's a good thing. He got the ball the very next time when he had his temper tantrum. Devontae Smith scored, New Orleans zone, if you will, or somewhere around there.
Louisiana zone.
Well, he from down there.
Yeah.
But he scored. Their defense is phenomenal. Their defense is really the key to what happened. Yes, Jalen Hurts played his butt off, the offensive line and the offense itself, but their defense was the key. And the thing that I want to say is everything on the defense flowed from the secondary to nickelbacks to linebackers to their front four, starting with Jalen Carter, who fell in the draft to the Philadelphia Eagles because he was involved in a driving accident that led to a death, allegedly, racing. And he fell down to, imagine if he was with somebody else. Like, he's a Chris Jones. He's a Aaron Donald. He's a Myles Garrett. He's a Cameron Jordan, right? Because he don't get enough credit. Yeah. He's a game-breaking type player that fell to the Philadelphia Eagles all because exec said that he seemed to be a problem. You were right, exec.
Yeah, he's definitely a problem.
He's definitely a problem. But what I want to say is this. The reason why I was so happy was, one, I did not want to see history being made, and I'm all for history. I didn't want to see that being made. Number two, so I don't make sure I'm hogging anything from you. What I want to say is this. I had to absolutely see what happened, to witness it, to love it, simply because for the past 3 years, all you've heard is the Chiefs can sit up there and put anybody offensive line, and as long as you got 15 back there, you're going to win the game. Well, you ran up against a defense that was deadly, that at every position looked like they had a 5-star recruit, like it was a college team playing a smaller D3 school, and you can't sit up there and plug and put offensive linemen there when you go up against a beast, right? What's a king to a god? That's my saying for what that game was. What's a king to a god? The Eagles had gods on the other side, and they just had merely kings over there. Yeah, you can have 15 be back there and do whatever he can, but when he ain't got no time and real men show up on the other side of the ball, this is what happens. I bet y'all go get offensive linemen this offseason.
Well, just some more things I did notice during that game. DeAndre Hopkins, I believe he might be retiring. I think it's your time.
Don't you mean Travis Kelce?
And Travis Kelce, look, Patrick Mahomes ain't the only one that played bad. Travis out there playing bad too, missed a couple of balls. DeAndre Hopkins missed a couple of balls. And the thing that we have to look at is when we was watching the game, I said it's imperative that the Philadelphia Eagles go down with 4 minutes left, go down there and score the ball. Because if they score the ball and limit Philadelphia to 3 and out or whatever, then they get the ball in the second half, and it could possibly be 14-24, if I'm not mistaken. I think 20-24 at that point.
Well, even if they would have got a field goal.
Even if they would have got a field goal, something positive to go in the half. So nothing that didn't happen. It was pretty much 3 and out. Also, it again, like I said, a couple players ain't show up, man. And these are Hall of Fame players. Travis Kelce, Hall of Fame. DeAndre Hopkins, Hall of Fame. Patrick Mahomes, Hall of Fame. Their whole offensive line, Hall of Fame.
No, the offensive line is not Hall of Fame.
Well, my bad, not Hall of Fame, but they ain't show up. But this what that D-line did to their offensive line. And that was the key to the game. And
that's what happened with your pick.
I agree. And I said, and I know what I had said. When it come down to it, I said if Kansas City could somehow stop Saquon Barkley and turn Jalen Hurts into a quarterback, then they're gonna be able to win. Well, you did you stopped Saquon Barkley, you just couldn't do the other part. So with that being said, man, and then also another thing with Jalen Hurts hurt him, especially in the second half with his feet. First down, they get whatever. Second down, Philly get whatever. But that third down, they can't see the defense can get off the field.
Well, I don't think that a lot of people have said it, at least as far as I was listening to it, but this is, to me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, nobody's talking about it, but it actually happened. A running quarterback, they won the Super Bowl finally. Like, nobody's pushing that narrative. If it was Lamar, that's all we would be talking about in a sense. Jalen Hurts is a running quarterback. No matter how effective and ineffective people may think, he's a running quarterback. Finally, a running quarterback won a Super Bowl, and he's so humble about it. He didn't bring it up, but I will. A running quarterback finally won a Super Bowl. I do not count Mahomes as a running quarterback, and I don't care who says they do. It don't even count. He's an improviser, as they said on Madden in 2021 and 2022. He's not a running quarterback. Jalen Hurts is a running quarterback.
I agree.
And a passing quarterback, and he actually won the Super Bowl. Shout out to him, because now he has to creep into top 5, top 6 category, and somebody got to get bumped out. So we know Patrick Mahomes in there. Jalen Hurts is now in there. Matthew Stafford is in there because he won a Super Bowl. Burrow, Lamar, or Allen got to get outside the top 5 because they have not won a Super Bowl. And I will say this, for all intents and purposes, you pick Burrow got to be in there because at least he beat Mahomes. He just ain't got a ring.
Man, look here. I know Baltimore got to be looking crazy. I know Buffalo got to be looking crazy. I know if they could just get a defense, if they could just get a defense, then they'll be able to beat Patrick. But let you know, right now for what it is, Patrick Mahomes, he's still that guy. He just had a bad game, a horrible game, an abysmal game, an embarrassment, butt whooping, if you will. But it was just all bad. But again, this right here don't make it no better. The officials, y'all stayed in y'all place. At first, it was looking kind of shady, but y'all stayed in y'all place. Y'all called a good game. Y'all was 1-for-1, you know what I'm saying, on some ticky-tack stuff. But it was, the better team, the most exceptional team won in these playoffs and in this championship.
Yeah, the better team, better roster, better organization. They seem to have won. No matter what people think about the Chiefs, the Eagles seemingly have been doing it longer because Andy Reid used to be their coach and they had a certain level of excellence back then. Nobody worried about the Chiefs back,
back
when we were
day,
coming up. Yeah. Here we go real quick into some of these comments. It's the halftime show. People were showing up for the performance. That's basically what happened because of how bad the blowout took place. 24-0 at half. We haven't seen anything like that. Somebody brought it up and I forgot about it, but we hadn't seen nothing this bad since the Buccaneers versus the Oakland Raiders. Rich Gannon, 4 or 5 interceptions, 2 or 3 of them taken back from pick 6 back when we were younger.
Oh yeah, when we was 7th grade.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, Indianapolis Colts versus the Seattle.
No, not Indianapolis. Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos. I apologize. Denver Broncos versus Seattle Seahawks. Man, that was an embarrassment too. Boy, I feel so bad for Peyton.
Yep. And Barkley got his ring. Yes, he did. Thank you for bringing it up because that was going to be my last one before we moved on to a little bit of basketball.
Yes, sir.
Preach. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I've been called. There you go. There you go. No, put your hand. You gonna slap me?
No.
Oh, your hand went straight. I ain't know what was going on. I agree. Jalen is the running quarterback. So much history was made on Sunday. A lot of history. And we gonna get into it. We ain't finished yet. I think, and I don't have a problem saying this. I know we're supposed to be a little bit more objective, be more about this like pundit game, really more even on both sides. But much like what we have to call it a spade, the New York Giants are absolutely the dumbest organization that has ever lived in any sports world. And I'm talking about we have seen some bad things. You traded, first of all, you paid somebody that did not deserve to get paid if you were not going to pay your running back in Daniel Jones. Yes, quarterback, not going to talk about who or what he is, but what I would say is he did not deserve to get $40 million before Saquon Barkley got however much you were going to pay him. And Saquon Barkley wanted to stay with the New York Giants. He did not. He wound up going to the Philadelphia Eagles. And what did he do in year one? Year one. That is the only piece that was missing this year going with Philadelphia when they won the last 16 or 17, I believe. They were 2-2. So they won the last, because it's including the playoffs, won the last 16, 17, something like that. Saquon Barkley was the only thing that was missing last year. And the Eagles didn't have a bad running game last year.
They did not.
Saquon Barkley is the reason for the season on why we are out here talking that Kelly Green and White winning that Lombardi trophy.
Yep.
Right? So the Giants traded him away. And what did the Giants do? They just had a crappy season. Go ahead.
And who did they get in return? Because I don't know. We don't know who that.
No, Saquon signed with them. They didn't get anybody.
I thought Giants traded him.
No, they signed. I don't think the Giants didn't get anything. It was highway robbery, if you will.
Oh my God. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Say New York. This again, y'all just put yourselves in the worst predicaments ever. There is no way I would. I would have paid them. Also, I don't know what was going on in y'all heads, but if y'all trade them to Philadelphia, then you dead wrong for that. If you trade them to Philadelphia, you dead wrong. You shouldn't did that. I would have traded them somewhere else. I would have traded them to Vegas. Who knows what we be talking about right now if he would have been traded to somebody else.
I ain't want to interrupt you. He was not traded. This is free agent. That's what I'm telling
you. He let him go. They let him go. Okay, you're right. Yeah, I apologize. Y'all let him walk. I would have traded him, and I would have traded him to an AFC team again. Las Vegas Raiders. Is the Chargers? Are they AFC?
Yeah,
Chargers. I would have traded him somewhere on the West Coast where I ain't have to even think about him.
Well, here's the thing though. The Giants weren't the only ones thinking like this. It was only a few smart teams out there that wanted running backs and were willing to pay them. Baltimore, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings. They made an even trade in a sense where they let Aaron Donald go and got in Josh Jacobs. But the Las Vegas Raiders let their running back go, and they wound up finding a diamond in the rough with somebody they drafted.
Right.
But it was only a few teams that cared. And I throw the Chargers in there too because that is Jim Harbaugh. Like, he run, powerful. We going to smash him out that thing. But only a few teams care about running backs. Like, I know people may sit up here and say, well, what about the Atlanta Falcons? I don't know if the Atlanta Falcons care about a run game because when it's time to pay Bijan Robinson, will you pay him? Right? Like, it's so many teams. Oh, Seattle Seahawks. They've always cared about running backs. And
That's true.
San Francisco 49ers, you better care about running backs because you're about to let one go, running back, wide receiver. And we do not know what Christian McCaffrey, contrary to probably what we talked about with our homeboy last night or our brother, San Francisco 49ers, you were on alert because we see how this thing do not work.
Yeah. And speaking of San Francisco 49ers, Deebo Samuels is currently looking for a trade.
Yes.
That came up on Sunday, man, and I hate to say it. Man. This is looking bad. It's looking bad, man. Keep my Falcons out your Saints loving mouth. We will pay.
Hey. Y'all just like us. Y'all do dumb stuff all the time too.
Man, it happened,
y'all pay Kirk Cousins for crying out loud.
We
paid Derek Carr.
The Ricky Williams situation, man. If you know, you know.
But we paid Derek Carr.
Oh, by the way, who else won down there in New Orleans? The city of New Orleans, the state of Louisiana. We just want to thank all the participants from Kansas City, from Philadelphia, from California to come down back to the South and making us some money, some money, you know what I mean? Some Skrilla, some chicken, you know what I mean? Some scratch, you know what I mean? So, hey, we want to give thanks to all the viewers. Hey, y'all help the city of New Orleans, the state of Louisiana. So, hey, appreciate y'all. Despite the what was advertised to us.
Screw you, dirty birds.
Yeah. It's always Saints over here.
We will get into more about the halftime show a little bit later. Last thing I'll say is this. Commercials for the Super Bowl have gotten stale. People, they are paying $8 million. And we counted maybe 3 good commercials throughout, maybe 4. But it wasn't that many, right? We counted a lot of bad ones, though. Step your Super Bowl commercial game.
Yeah, man.
It's not like it used to be.
Yeah, it's not like how it was.
What Doritos was this year? They wasn't in there.
They was in there. The alien. Doritos. The alien.
Oh, that was kind of stale.
I mean, it's $8 million. For $8 million, if y'all need somebody to, do something crazy or whatever, hey.
They haven't been good in the past. I can't think of it, but it's been a while, right?
A decade.
Since we was younger in college. That's the last time it was. Yeah,
a decade plus.
Decade plus.
A decade plus. Yeah, that's a fact.
What? The only one we saw that was good, the Sloth commercial. That was
the Sloth commercial was a good one. That was
funny. The Sloth commercial was funny. And the Bud Light.
But the worst, I ain't gonna say the worst one, but yeah, Tom Brady and Snoop Dogg.
The hate.
I hate you. I hate you just because of the way you look. I hate you because you got dreads.
Oh, the Pringles one was kind of funny. I do remember that one.
It was just like, and then Stu, I hate that we got to do this just because of hate. Like, and what did that change for everybody? Okay, I was like, this is the best y'all can do. I could have did that for $8 million. I could have did that one for $1 million.
Hey, I would have did it for 100,000.
I would have did it for 100. You right,
and made it better.
Man, you pay my rent for 5 years. I would have been good. Hey.
That's a good one. Oh, the Nike commercial about the women was fine.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. That was good.
Yeah, it was. I mean, but Nike usually delivers some good stuff. So
Juju, how you get on that rim? I'm just asking.
Come on, man. Chill out, chat.
I'm just saying, all right.
Chill out, chat.
But you win, you can't win. So I feel that was a good commercial.
Just a special reminder, we want to make sure. Just a special reminder, we want to make sure that we do this. We love music here at GNC Sports Talk. This is Cary. I am Gary. I'm the G. He's the C. We love music here at GNC Sports Talk. We want to make sure that we share that love with you. If you can, in the chats, put an M next to the artist, album, song that you want us to highlight, that we will highlight here at the end of every episode like we always do. We want to make sure we share that. We want to make sure we put that in there. I sound like a deacon or something like that. Then up here doing reminders. We ain't asking for no ties. Not yet.
Not yet, man.
All right. Did you want to get into basketball? You want to say?
Yeah. Let's get to the basketball real quick.
Okay.
So, all right. So if you didn't know, a disaster came down from
disaster?
Charlotte Hornets. Y'all just gave up my hopes. We was about to get Mark Williams, but at the same time, we was about to trade Dalton Connect and whoever. His physical came back as failed. It was a failed physical, so I don't know. I don't know either. So he is back in Charlotte. Dalton Connect is back with the Lakers, and I read a report today that said that Dalton Connect is still trying to process everything that has transpired. And sir, to Dalton Connect, About your feelings, I understand you're human. I understand everything what you're saying. Sir, your feelings is they gonna be all right because you getting paid to do something that you love to do. I suggest you take this little day off. Talk to your parents, talk to your family, talk to your girlfriend, your wife, your fiance, whoever. Just go talk to a therapist. Do what you got to do. But I just want to say this first and foremost. And I like Dog Connect. You've been playing great. Outstanding rookie. It's always business. It's not personal. So, sir, get it. What Jasmine Sullivan say? Pick up your feelings. Pick up your feelings. Get back in that locker room. Do what you know how to do. Be the player that you know how to play like. And then, let the chips fall where they may be. It is what it is. Look, if you ain't learned nothing, Luka got over it real quick. Luka played last night. Yeah, I know he ain't wanted to go away from Dallas after he got through purchasing that mansion. I know he ain't want to go away. But guess what? They trade him. It is what it is. The day goes on. Time moves on. Time heals all wounds. So get yourself together. Pick up your feelings and go back to playing. Also, Brandon Ingram got that bread. He got that check. He is now with the Toronto Raptors. Brandon Ingram is one of my favorite young players. I like looking at play style.
We should have traded him.
I don't think we should have traded him as well.
Lakers.
Yeah, 6'9", can shoot, can dribble. Everything you want from a player right now, that's what he has, and he only 26 years old.
Mid-range artist.
Mid-range artist is A1. But that's just a couple of things, man.
This is also for the Super Bowl ads. They ran commercials in fear of being canceled. It's hard to be funny nowadays without ticking somebody off. So yeah, they are lame now. You're right. I mean, Tom Brady did the roast, and I thought there might have been an awakening of trying to be funny again. But I guess it's in the rules of a roast, quote unquote.
And everybody, it's just a joke. It's just a commercial.
It's some people don't like comedy.
Pick up y'all feelings, please.
It's some people.
But we're gonna dedicate that to the people that's out there that can't take a joke. To pick up your feelings, people.
Well, they in them, so they ain't got to pick them up. They need to put them down.
Something need to happen.
So, also want to make sure we make note of this. AD was just traded. AD is now hurt. I believe I heard 12 games, roughly 1.5 months. Yeah. We'll go over under on that later on. Also, just to make sure I put this in perspective too, one of the other bigs is hurt now as well.
Daniel Gafford or PJ Washington?
Gafford.
I think PJ Washington hurt too.
Well, okay, so again, like I was telling somebody when I was talking on the phone with them, you talk about your front court like your front court can't get injured. Now, I say this: do you think the Dallas Mavericks gonna make a run to the finals now? No.
On another note, we just signed Alex Lynn. So
I have no idea who that is.
He all right.
Okay.
He all right.
And also, just because everybody's probably tired of hearing about it, I'm glad we don't hear much about James Harden. There's no shade. I'm not even trying to be funny. We don't hear anything about James Harden anymore. The name that I'm tired about now, that I'm over, is Joel Embiid. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Somebody asked me, they're like, where you think he gonna go? I hope home. I hope home. I'm for players, right? I'm just sick of this man, bro. Like he didn't want to play back to backs. I'm gonna play aside with certain things. He didn't want to play back to backs. He always injured. He cried and got an MVP and hadn't done anything since. Like, bro, you had the potential to be the best big man in the league, and you can't be. Meanwhile, you got Pillsbury Doughboy Jokic over here killing in the league every year, doing something different and adding a different versatile to it, and yet all you can do is get hurt. They ain't small injuries, they real injuries.
Mind you, Jokic playing back to backs and is having the best season so far.
He have a best season every year.
So every year he's getting better and better, bro. Yeah. He's getting better. Like he's in the MVP conversation right now. Yeah. Absolutely. And that is absolutely crazy. That ain't going to him this year. It's
going to SGA.
Well,
it better go to SGA.
Well, now we talk about MVPs. Josh Allen, your 2024, 2025 NFL MVP. So, and his stats was not nearly as better than Lamar Jackson. So, hey, but that, you know what? That's on another note. But hey, we'll see, man. We'll see. Time will tell, buddy. It will tell. But all right, so you want to go and get to these segments? All right, we're about to get to these segments. So right now we have the first segment, which we call Flag on the Play. And pretty much Flag on the Play is when we see any players, coaches, male, female, do anything egregious. I feel that it's our job as sports enthusiasts to call these people out. And with no further ado, my flag on the play goes to none other than, and I'm going to have to take accountability for this. The flag on the play goes to yours truly, Cary Jackson. Yes, that's right. I know you heard it correctly. One more time.
It's not that fast.
Okay.
We see.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Yep. The flag on the play goes to me. You know why? Because not only was I wrong not one time, but I was wrong twice. And thank God, thank the good Lord up above, I am not a betting man. And as you can see, Garrett got the belt up, looking just like my father did back in the day. Oh man, BTBA, as my cousin said, Sean, shout out to you, Sean. I was wrong again, like I said, not once with the Philadelphia Eagles, but I was wrong with the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Commanders or Redskins, and the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know what Kansas City Chiefs was called before the Chiefs. I don't know if they always been called Chiefs, but y'all just got replaced. Y'all are now the Kansas City Redskins. After that abysmal performance y'all pulled off, again, like I said, I'm glad I'm not a betting man. Everything I said did not come to fruition. Jalen Hurts played out of his mind. Saquon Barkley did not. He did not have a good game. I don't even think he rushed over 50 yards. But, hey, look, here we go right now. But, again, it goes to me because I picked Kansas City to win. I was wrong. Y'all did me wrong.
Keep your flag for 2 seconds.
Nah, Gary tell me I got to keep my flag for 2 seconds.
3.
So you're not going to count that time. You see how Kelly he is. I don't know. I'm not backing out there. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah. Hey, no. Nah, y'all better go. Man, look, let me tell you something. We ain't about that debate we're gonna have later on.
Hey, Tanya, how you doing, Tanya? All right, go ahead.
All right. So yeah, again, my flag on the play goes to the Kansas City Chiefs. Me picking the Kansas City Chiefs to do a three-peat.
You not like us either.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And there we go. I got a good singing voice. No R. Kelly.
Oh man. Woo. That's another episode.
Another subject for another day, man.
When we get this other equipment, don't worry. We're gonna have a long episode about this one.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Anyway. My flag on the play this week goes to the protester that wanted to sit up there and get some shine during the halftime performance that stole the show. I'm going to give this flag on the play to whoever they are simply because you tried to make a statement during the wrong time. There was already a statement being made.
Yep.
There was already something being said. This was to cap off one of the greatest years in hip-hop history, and you did a protest. You had your reasons. We will not speak on those right now because we just want to speak on those right now. But you did what you did during the wrong time. If you was real bold, you should try to come out there during the game. It would have been more entertaining than what we saw on the field. But yes, my flag on the play goes to you. Also, my flag on the play goes to the person that's not like us. You have been the butt of the joke. It won't be a year till April comes. May come. Man. But you have been a butt of the joke for a long time. I don't know if this man will ever recapture the glory that he did, but it's 3 things that I know. Mm-hmm. 1, you are not like us. Mm-hmm. Number 2, every Juneteenth you will be reminded that you're not like us. And number 3, whenever this real album drop and not this one he just wanted to put out, oh, buddy, let a sleeping dog lie. You don't play with people that say that they think that rap is a sport. You can't play with them like that. You just can't do it. So, yes, my flag on the play goes to he who shall not be entered that is north of the border. Yeah, I looked up. You like that? I looked up. He's north of the border. And I ain't talking about in the sky. I'm talking about north of the border. And then the protester that he was actually a dancer. He was actually a dancer.
Oh.
The protester.
He was a dancer.
He was a dancer for the halftime show. That's how he got in, and they didn't know what to do. He was actually a dancer.
So he ruined his whole career.
Yes, my flag on the play goes to you, protester. Maybe it was worth it, maybe it wouldn't, but I don't know if your point got across, but it sure didn't make sense to me at that point in time when there was already something bigger going on. And he who shall not be entered, that's not like us. Flag on the play goes to you forever and ever. It's going to always continue to go on. Never, ever mess with a sleeping dog that's supposed to lie.
All right. You heard it. You heard it here first at GNC Sports Talk. All right. So now we got that out the way. We're about to get to another segment where we call When Life Comes at You Fast. And pretty much when life comes at you fast. All right, let's read comments first.
No, it's just that one. It's just that one.
Oh, what do you say? What do you say?
No, you can.
Damn, your head top, Drake. But
they've been on his head.
But yeah, when life comes at you fast is pretty much when you get on that plane, that helicopter, you're on cloud 9, cloud 10, cloud 13, cloud 15, and you jump off the plane with your parachute and your parachute don't work. This is the sound that it makes. It's all good. All right, so when life comes at you fast, goes to none other than Shohei Ohtani's former translator, Ippei Misuhara. Getting close. All right, thank you. Thank you for that. He gets 57 months in prison and is ordered to pay nearly $17 million as well. When life comes at you fast, man, you came to the States for a job and, allegedly you out here gambling, spending money that you won't have. Now, I don't know where you're going to get that $17 million from. Hopefully you got some saved up somewhere. But when life comes at you fast, a full circle moment. You came here in the States. You were supposed to be a translator. That was your job. But you wound up gambling, allegedly. And now you got to do prison time, you got to do jail time, and now you got to pay back all that money.
I just want to say this, and I'm not mad at you for presenting it because that was something that was definitely talked about, right? They set that man up. Yeah. If this was his first athlete that he had translated for, I would understand it. They say he's done it for other baseball players from over there. They set this man up.
Yeah, they set him up.
I think Shohei got a gambling problem that they don't want to come out. Biggest star in baseball, arguably ever, because he's on the cusp of being like a Babe Ruth, and he's already international. Yo, I can't believe this man who been a professional for years before Shohei just all of a sudden started betting and bet this large amount that Shohei Ohtani or his camp or the bank didn't know nothing about. And now he got to serve 57 months, almost 5 years. Ooh. Come on, man. They set that man up, bro. I'm sorry. I can't. I hate that. They set that man up. I just don't believe that one, dog.
Yeah, conspiracy theories coming out right now. You know what I'm saying? And I understand.
And the way the story hit at first.
The story don't even make sense.
The story hit different at first.
We ain't forgot, man. This happened this happened last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Last year?
Yeah, this happened last year. Man, look, it's just some things that just come out sports-wise, music-wise, that I just remember. If you ask me, 10 years later, 15 years later, 20 years later, where was I when this happened? Just like, when the Twin Towers had failed. We know.
When Mike Tyson bit Evander Holyfield.
Yeah, we remember when that happened. I can tell you exactly the classroom I was in and everything. I was in homeroom. I can tell you all this stuff happened. When this happened and this came out, that story came out, I immediately said it looked crazy. And he taking the fall for Shohei. I think he taking the fall for Shohei. That's just my opinion.
It went from saying Shohei Ohtani knew what was going on to this man been stealing from. This was, I don't know, a good 8 hours at least. I'm underestimating, but a good 8 hours where it came out. Shohei Ohtani knew what was going on. He maybe didn't know the amount, but he knew what was going on he was stealing from him.
Let me tell you something. I have a bank account. People try to scam. I get a notification from my bank that said somebody's trying to scam. Somebody trying to scam. Now look, that's what I'm trying to get at. What full circle moment. Now, if my bank can tell me something like that, if somebody is getting your card and getting $1 million out of your bank, $100 out of your, with mine, it was less than $100. It was less than $100, and they notified me. How they ain't notify you, sir?
Well, and we gonna go ahead because we gonna. But my whole thing is to what you saying is this. So this your translator. He got authorization, and he ain't checking in with you. Like, I feel like you ain't trusting nobody that much. Y'all speak the same language. In your own language, I know you can be like, bro, what you do today? Oh, what you do today?
If you ain't with me, what are you doing? If you ain't with me, what are you doing? Well, you gonna have to tell me where you going.
That man.
Yeah, man, something going on. But it's all good, man. It's all about the dollar bill. It's all about the dollar bill, y'all.
And they won the series last year, for crying out loud.
Because it's Shohei. Continue. Go ahead.
I'm just distraught. I hate that man got so much time in prison.
God,
that's a lot of time.
And then he got to pay back the $17 million.
Ooh-wee. Shout out to the triad, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached my money shot. My money shot is something that I want you to remember, something that you cannot forget, something that you should not forget. If you hear, when you hear, share you hear, come back, play the whole episode. Why? Because we that dope, and it's some good information, and we deliver sports like no other. Like how I did that?
I do.
Good. All right, my money shot is, oops, wrong one. There we go. My money shot goes to Cooper DeJean, former Iowa player from the state of Iowa, right? From Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Yep.
4-3, 40-yard dash. Star Eagles defensive back. A pick six, baby, on his birthday. If
I'm not mistaken, one or two players to score a touchdown on their birthday?
There they are.
Got what?
I finally got to fall like I wanted to. Okay. But yeah, I finally got to know how to do it now. Yes, on his birthday, he got a pick six on arguably the greatest quarterback ever. Shout out to you, Eagles. Shout out to you, Cooper DeJean. You did that thing. I'm proud of you, man. White cornerback.
Things I never hear, man.
White cornerback.
I never hear.
Denver Broncos got one too. Riley something.
All right.
Yeah, that's my money shot though. Shout out to you, Cooper DeJean. You prove that anything is possible. Literally,
anything is possible.
Literally, it's everywhere.
So now that the 2024-2025 NFL season is over with, do you have some good memories from this season? What's the narrative going to be for next year? Well, not for next year going forward, but for the new season coming forward.
So biggest thing that I can say, I said it in a couple of the side episodes from a fan's perspective, from the G Factor Countdown. We've said it here also. Biggest thing is running backs are back. They never went anywhere, but they're going to be valued very, very differently. I think we begin to see the shift of the NFL to where they get back to being a bit more balanced and not so pass happy oriented. The second thing that I'll say that you will see going forward, people aren't going to put together makeshift lines anymore, and people are going to focus more on their front four because it's a copycat league. So now front fours are going to begin to look like they're going to be dominated by good players, not just somebody you can just throw in there, and people are going to begin to build depth. Because if you can rush four, that means the four people that line up in front of the offensive line, if you can just rush them four and drop back 7 or 8, depending on how you play, you're good, you're golden. You're going to begin to see more athleticism, more girth, more everything on the defensive line going forward to replicate and try to dominate what the Philadelphia Eagles have done, the Kansas City Chiefs to a degree, San Francisco 49ers have done it. The LA Rams used to be like that with Aaron Donald. You're going to see a dominant person, like the focal point, and you're going to see very good people on the side. And the last thing, biggest thing to look forward to, and I hope this happens because I want good things to happen to them. Myles Garrett is the biggest free agent acquisition, speaking of what I just said. If Myles Garrett goes anywhere in the NFC East, primarily if he goes to the Washington Commanders, look for the Philadelphia Eagles and the Commanders to match up very well and potentially be in store for NFC Conference Championship again. For the love of God, don't let him go to the Philadelphia Eagles because they're going back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, don't let him go to the Eagles.
What do you have to say?
Well, you know, as a Saints fan, you know, I'm gonna be definitely looking to see what my team gonna do in the draft. We might get a wide receiver, offensive line. We want to need some help, but I think the focal point of next season is gonna be. Do Patrick Mahomes still have it? I think that's gonna be what we are going to be looking at because, again, one of my favorite sayings from the movie Rocky is not how hard you hit, it's how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. And he got hit hard. He got hit pretty hard. Got knocked down, man. So let's see what next season holds for you. That's gonna be he have a question mark by his name now. I mean, it is what it is. As great as he is. These 2 losses, man, he didn't got burnt twice. So that's gonna be it. Philadelphia, are they gonna make any changes? Are they gonna make any moves? Everybody gonna stay intact? That's gonna be another question. And Deebo Samuels is also gonna be with him. Aaron Rodgers, the Jets moving on from him. Yeah, so I mean, it's a lot. It's gonna be some storylines coming out. The Aaron Rodgers thing, I don't think he having no more. I think he need to go and call it quits. But as far as everybody else, Deebo, Philadelphia, Patrick Mahomes, everybody else, we're gonna see.
Yeah. So to bring that around to basketball real quick before we get briefly into the halftime thing, to bring that around to what we saw in basketball, I just started paying attention to it. It's a lot of trades that started happening, but I know you have been paying attention to it all year. What are some things in terms of who's overperforming, who's underperforming right now that people can pay attention to and get ready to watch for that?
Underperforming, I'm gonna have to give it to the Phoenix Suns, man. Y'all did not make any trade moves. Y'all could have dealt Bradley Beal to somewhere else and probably got
no trade clause though.
No trade clause, but I think reports came out and said he wanted to either go to Miami or it was another Eastern Conference team. But Phoenix Suns, y'all didn't make any moves. Y'all looking bad right now. San Antonio Spurs, De'Aaron Fox it's turning out to be just like you had said, just like I have to agree. They look brand new.
Yeah,
they look brand new. So watch out for the San Antonio Spurs. They still got a long way to go. But if they keep everybody and they make a couple of pieces here and there, trade a couple pieces here and there, they're gonna be all right. I'm still Denver Nuggets. I want to remind everybody, in my opinion, right now as we speak, I think Jokic is still the best player in the league. If he ain't the one, he definitely the 2. Yeah. So keep a lookout on Denver. The Lakers, I know they got Luka, but I don't think right now that they have what it takes to make a conference finals, make the finals. They may can get out the first round, but who knows? And I'm gonna be tuned in to Houston. I'm gonna see how y'all finish. Y'all started strong. Y'all got a great group of young players. So Houston Rockets, they're gonna be all right.
Yeah. Only thing I'm gonna say is for the Eastern Conference, I'm looking forward to seeing how the Cleveland Cavaliers go. I told you the episode that I'm gonna do, not gonna release it just yet, but the Cleveland Cavaliers have a chance to do something without LeBron James. They have a team together. People have learned. They finally have hit the apex that they need to. The Cleveland Cavaliers have one reason and one reason only why they can lose, and that's if somebody plays hero ball. Won't get too deep into it, but that's just my thoughts. I know we had a spirited debate about it, but if the Cleveland Cavaliers don't do what they need to do, they will not beat Boston. And honestly, I don't think they can beat Boston, even without Porzingis if he chooses to get hurt. Now, last thing, we're going to put it up on the screen one more time. What are you listening to? This is for music that we love, we share, we love it, we indulge in it, we just mess with it all around. It's part of who we are at G&C Sports Talk. If you can, in the comments, before we get ready to put that on, put an M next to the artist, album, or song, and we will highlight that here in a few minutes. Want to real briefly get into the halftime performance. Dope halftime performance.
Okay.
Definitely don't think it was the best.
No,
I don't think it was the best. I think it definitely ranks under the West Coast one that they had, but it was definitely entertaining. You called it. I was wrong. He definitely performed not like us. Did a tremendous job of teasing it. Like we stood up at one point waiting for him to go ahead and drop it. But just overall, that's a Kendrick show. Like that's what he does in his shows is very in tune, as they call them, Easter eggs. He got a lot of gems in there. Shout out to him putting Samuel L. Jackson in there. One of my favorite actors. Love his voice. Love everything about him. One of the best things he played in was Django because he said if everybody hated him, he did his job.
Yep. My thing is, it was a good halftime performance, but it was some songs he left out that he should have played.
Absolutely.
Money Trees.
Money Trees
was number one. I don't care what nobody say. That's one of my favorite tracks.
Well,
That's one of my favorite tracks.
They say Humble is his biggest, but I think Money Trees is the one that I think everybody knows as well.
Money Trees. I think he could have did. We Gonna Be All Right. That was another record that he could have did. That I think he should have performed. Just for us, for the fans of TDE, for Black Hippie. I wanted J-Rock to be out there. I wanted Schoolboy Q to be out there, and I wanted Ab-Soul to be out there. The founder members of TDE. I just wanted all of them to be out there. That would have gave everything. But again, this was Kendrick Lamar's moment. Did he do great? Yeah, you can say he did. Was it underwhelming? Nah, it wasn't underwhelming. It wasn't underwhelming at all. But it was definitely a good one. Like I said, he could have played the ones. If he wanted to, he should have played the ones. If he played the ones, I guarantee you thought the viewership was crazy. Now, if you want to play the ones that we know, that if you're a fan of them, if he would have played those and like I said, brought out the whole Black Hippie, that would solidified everything. But hey, family not a group, baby. Family not a group.
All right, the song selection matched the message he was sending.
I agree.
Okay. And then it was bigger than music.
Yeah.
That's been his whole ethos since this past year. Yeah. It's bigger than music. So it's about the culture. He's trying to get it back to what it used to be. So we shall see.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna go ahead and get into everybody's music picks right now. I think we got everything we can pronounce, so we're gonna see.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Suit and Tie by Justin Timberlake. There you go, G. I like it. I heard that today, actually. Eminem. I'm sorry. Enemy. Sorry. Enemy by Imagine Dragons. I apologize. I love that song too. I'm tripping. I'm 1 for 1 now.
All right, let's get it. Let's see. We got Bill by Peggy Scott Adams.
Okay. I think I heard that. I'm gonna have to go check my phone.
I have not. I ain't about to lie to you.
I'm not lying.
All right. Humble by Kendrick Lamar, dedicated to the Chiefs. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Shout out to Gilly. Shout out to Gilly the Kid, man. Shout out to Wallow, man. Shout out. Replay by Zendaya. Okay. I ain't heard Zendaya in a minute.
No, I ain't heard Replay in so long.
I ain't heard that.
Oh my God, you remember that dance she did?
She's a heck of an actress. That's all I can say. Nucleus Jam on Revenge. Love that one.
Okay.
The Wiki song. If you play the song, oh, go ahead.
Anyone over 47 might push an old person down to hit the floor.
Hey, shout out to us that was raised right that know what that is. Because it's on my phone. It's in multiple playlists, dog. Yeah. We be talking. Yeah. Don't do that to us. Said no, Spencer. We be talking. We know. We know.
Yeah, man. Like, another week of great music picks from y'all.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
You ready to get in yours?
Yeah, let's get to it, man.
All right.
And I'm gonna tell you exactly where I got I'm gonna say the first one first. I'm gonna say the second one first. The first one is Ashanti Movies. Where I heard this at the first time ever was last week. Went to one of our bars that we go to for the karaoke. They play good music. One of the girls requested this song. She was singing this song. I went back to the front, Shazammed it, told the young lady that she did a good job singing, and that's been since last week. It's been a good one. So yeah, the first one, Ashanti Movies, and the second one is dedicated to the Philadelphia Eagles. It's dedicated to the Philadelphia Eagles. From Philadelphia, Beanie Siegel, Ride for Mine. I'm gonna let you fill in the blank.
Oh,
so
I thought that was a mistype. Okay.
Nah. Again, Ashanti Movies, and the second one, Beanie Siegel, Ride for My. You fill in the blank.
All right. My two picks real quick. Pro Era, King to a God this involves a group of people that got together, but one Joey Badass.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Pro, yeah.
I thought they had more, but this is the only thing that I found. But this is a good one. So Pro Area, King to a Guy, and Chuck Strangers. I heard this just randomly listening to stuff. Prospect Park West. So once again, Pro Area, King to a Guy, Chuck Strangers, Prospect Park West. Those are my two picks. Definitely some gems I think I found.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Ditto Black Ray. Hey.
Okay.
Bigger than music. The Virgin stays in the car in rotation. And when it pop up, G, I let that thing play. I let that thing play, and I go ahead and let it go and go and go. That's Tanya saying, hey to G. All right, y'all. We made it to an hour. Man. We was gonna get y'all out of here, but we had a lot to talk about because there's a lot that happened. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all so much for rocking with us.
Yes, sir.
As always, we appreciate y'all. You got anything else you want to say?
No, I appreciate y'all for rocking with us.
All right. Well, if nothing else left to say by you, sir, nothing else left to say by me, we want to thank you so much. And we want to say we can't wait to see you again. Once again, if you can join us, we are going to go live February 13th, 6-year anniversary. I don't know how long we're going to be. It's not going to be longer than an hour. We're just going to answer some questions, kind of tell our story, tell our truth. Y'all can join us. We appreciate that. We're going to make sure we put a promotion out there. It's been busy, y'all.
Yes,
trying to rebrand is crazy. Anyway, thank y'all so much. We love y'all so much. We can't wait to see y'all. We will see y'all soon. If nothing else,
peace.
What is this? GNC Sports Talk. What we do it
for the culture,
by the culture,
because we are the culture. You did.
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. We love y'all. Take it easy, and we out.
Peace.